When it comes to Diddy, one thing that stands out is his consistent presence in various controversies. Interestingly, he tends not to directly address these issues. These controversies range from allegations of him swindling his artists, engaging in questionable activities, to currently being at the center of attention as people point fingers in his direction. Notably, there's a pervasive belief that he may have played a role in the tragic murder of Tupac Shakur. Now, let's delve into the backstory and allow you to form your own judgment regarding whether Diddy had any involvement in Tupac's murder. To do that, let me take you back to a recording. It's possible that some of you have already heard it, while others might not be familiar with Diddy's conversation about the relationship between Tupac and Biggie.
The Confessional Part 3. Diddy, Biggie, The Confessional Part 3. Biggie and Tupac. Biggie and Tupac. I'm in my trailer right now. But some things that y'all don't know. Biggie and Tupac. Yo. These cats, when they hit it off, real talk, y'all, it was like, it was like Tom and Jerry. It was like you could not separate these two. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy that they had together. It wasn't nobody trying to be gangster or thug. I witnessed it. It was just so much love, so much admiration. Excuse my computer for bugging out. I gotta learn how to fix that. Somebody hear me tell me how to fix that from happening. So much. Their relationship, it was like, for real. It was like two children in grade school that just hit it off and just hung out with each other all the time. When the whole East-West thing started, we were caught off guard, and that broke my man's heart. Broke his heart. He did not make Who Shot Ya about Tupac. That was freestyle that was done a long time ago. That's the crazy thing about music, is that things come to fruition. You got to watch what you put out there. Watch the messages you put in your music, man. Watch. If you talk about death or jail, you're going to be dead. So I try to talk about money, man. Okay, back to the story. Biggie was heartbroken. The day Tupac got shot, Biggie, I'm talking about, you could feel him praying that everything was all right. Everything, once he got shot, everything was let go. You know what I'm saying? Between all of us, we just was just like praying, and actually praying like almost he was signed to Bad Boy. And we didn't even care about Hit 'Em Up. We didn't care about East. We didn't care about nothing that was said, done before. This was too serious. We was just like, come on, man, pull through. You know, after that, you know, Big was depressed for days. And that's something that always just hurt him. He never really understood that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't say, like, you know, what reason, Pop didn't have no reason to be jealous of Big. Or it was something that just, it couldn't be understood. And, you know, that's the whole truth on the Tupac thing.
If you're a dedicated hip-hop enthusiast, you likely recall Tupac's memorable interview with Sway. During this conversation, Tupac discussed his strong conviction that he was set up and that the situation was orchestrated to lead to his shooting.
Why are people telling me I'm wrong for doing what I'm doing? They love KRS-One. He is hip-hop, am I correct?
That's true.
Right, so I'm hip-hop. I'm mad at Biggie, I'm rushing the nigga. What's the problem?
That's real.
The East Coast separate themselves from Biggie. We'll do shows in the East. Everything is beautiful. But so far, the East Coast has been with every interviews I read, every letter I read. Niggas is like, fuck Tupac, Biggie this, Biggie, like he's representative of the East Coast. So that's why I attack as though I do, because I'm a general and I'm a smart general. And I'm not going to attack no blind soldiers. I'm going to attack those attacking me. Only reason people was mad now is because I came out of jail and made this shit a reality. When I got out of jail, the West Coast, East Coast shit was really started. California love, what I was saying, put it down. And now the niggas is mad because money is fucked up. Attitudes have changed. It's not as safe as it used to be. Niggas got to think about their business steps, and that's what I wanted to happen. Now let's go to the table. Let's talk. Let's make peace. Let's work it out. Let's get a community the money.
So you saying with a conversation with guys like Puffy, Biggie, and that whole East Coast?
Sit down and conversate with Puffy or Biggie because that's like Scarface sitting down with the dude he overthrew. East Coast, you know, half the rappers from the East Coast was there when I got shot. Nobody knew a thing. That's just like you come into the hood and the police ask them what happened, and everybody's like, I don't know. You know they lying. And all I was doing was like, give me my proper etiquette. If Biggie was out here on the West Coast, he was in the studio with me and we homeboys, and he got shot, no, I wouldn't tell him who did it, but I wouldn't go ride on niggas who did it, but he would want to know who did it. And I'd be like, look, man, these niggas from Watts did it. Woom, this is why. They want to talk to you. When. That's how I do it. Just like when the niggas from the 60s wanted to get a trench. I went to them personally and talked to them. I do it by the rules of etiquette. So I got shot. I'm like, yo, what happened? Come see me in jail. Biggie all in the air talking about, yeah, Parker's my homeboy, Woom, but not seeing me. My homeboy Stretch is going to Biggie's concerts. Niggas is like abandoning me. But all in the air and on TV, they like, yeah, Pop, rest, you know, keep the struggle on. I was like, yo, I'm starting to turn into like Slick Rick. Niggas is just going to act like I'm going to just be in jail and they going to give me shout outs and try to take my position. And if you watch, that's what Biggie did.
Honestly, I firmly believe that if they had just sat down for a real conversation, much of this could have been prevented. But, you know, they were young, tensions were running high, a lot was at stake. Various magazines were worsening the conflict, provoking it, and I think the entire situation escalated to a point it should have never reached. It should have never gone that far. I believe much of this situation resulted from misunderstandings, emphasizing the importance of communication. A simple conversation might have resolved the issues because, at one point, these guys were friends. Tupac had his own perspectives, and it appears he was more upset with Biggie, while Biggie seemed emotionally reserved. Biggie might not have been as outspoken as Tupac, but he may have had his feelings too. Tupac was more forthcoming, expressing everything openly for everyone to hear. If I recall correctly, Biggie was also a Gemini, but they were two different types of Geminis, born on different dates, one on the 21st and the other on June 16th. I wish these tragic events had never occurred. I was quite young when both Tupac and Biggie were killed. Tupac's death affected me deeply at the time, more so than Biggie's. Both losses were incredibly sad. I hope that one day the families can find closure, especially in Tupac's case. Recently, there was an arrest in the Tupac case involving Dwayne Keith D. Davis. As for Diddy's involvement, I can't say for sure. While it wouldn't surprise me, I believe in the principle of innocence until proven guilty. At present, there's no concrete evidence to implicate him, and I doubt they'll uncover anything significant in the future or the past.